U.S. President Trump signals de-escalation of trade tensions with China.
Vietnam, EU Economic and Trade Cooperation Forum 2025.
Women who continue the journey of love.
Hello, so good to see you again in today's news by Ngam Press and Broadcasting Agency. I'm Hoàng Yên, and here we go, the first half of the show. Amid escalating U.S.-China trade tensions, U.S. President Donald Trump just made de-ejaculatory remarks by confirming he would meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping, while also admitting that the 100% tariff he proposed on Chinese goods was not a long-term solution.
I don't know what's going to happen.
In an interview with Fox Business Network, Trump said that it was China that forced him to take this tough measure. Trump unveiled, in an interview with Fox Business Network, Trump said that it was China that forced him to take this tough measure. Trump unveiled additional levies of 100% on imports of Chinese goods a week ago, along with new export controls on any and all critical software by November 1st. The new trade actions were Trump's reaction to China dramatically expanding its export controls on rare earth elements. Besides admitting that such a high tariff is unsustainable, Trump also confirmed he would meet with Chinese President Xi Jinping in 2 weeks in South Korea and expressed admiration for the Chinese leader, emphasizing that both sides need a fair deal and asserting that if China wants to talk, the U.S. is also ready.
Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky on Friday said that Ukraine was ready to go to the negotiation table in any format, while adding that they want peace.
During a meeting with U.S. President Donald Trump at the White House, Zelensky presented his views on the path to peace. Accordingly, first, we need to sit down and negotiate, then a ceasefire. Zelensky said he agreed with the U.S. leader's call for Ukrainian and Russian forces to stop fighting to pave the way for peace negotiations. He added that after the front line is frozen, negotiations can begin, while admitting that the territorial issue will be raised in the process of resolving the conflict. President Zelensky's trip to the White House this time is said to be aimed at convincing the U.S. president to equip Ukraine with long-range Tomahawk missiles. However, at talks at the White House, Donald Trump expressed confidence that there is a chance to end the conflict quickly without providing long-range missiles to Ukraine.
In Ho Chi Minh City, the Ministry of Industry and Trade, in coordination with the embassies of EU member countries and the EU Chamber of Commerce in Vietnam, just organized the Vietnam-EU Economic and Trade Cooperation Forum 2025 with the theme Unlocking New Empires.
This is an annual event attracting the participation of a large number of Vietnamese and EU business communities investing and doing business in Vietnam. Experts say that the Vietnam-EU Free Trade Agreement, EVE-BFTA, not only promotes trade and diversify the market, but also creates drivers for economic restructuring, institutional reform, and better investment environment. The agreement has opened new avenues for cooperation in priority areas, such as green economy, digital economy, energy transition, and sustainable development, aligning with both the EU's focuses and Vietnam's socio-economic development goals.
Upcoming are some updated news.
According to the synthesis, by the end of October 16, 2025, Ng Hae An's public investment disbursement rate reached 53.3%, ranking 13th out of 34 provinces and cities, among the 16 localities with disbursement rates above the national average. By October 15th, Ng Hae An had disbursed nearly 52% of the plan assigned at the beginning of the year, of which the local budget source reached over 57%. After implementing the two-level government, Ng Hae An has completed the transfer of investors for district-level projects, guided and directed units to hand over and receive projects, and is adjusting the district-level public investment plan into the provincial or commune plan to continue implementation and disbursement.
The National Assembly Standing Committee on October 17th adopted a resolution to adjust the personal income tax deduction rates applicable from the 2026 tax period. Accordingly, the deduction for taxpayers would increase to around VND 15.5 million per month, equivalent to 186 million VND year, and a VND 6.2 million per month per dependent. With the new regulation, a taxpayer earning VND 17 million per month do not have to pay tax. If there is one dependent, the tax threshold is more than 24.2 million VND month. If there are two dependents, this threshold increases to more than 31.1 million VND.
On the afternoon of October 17th at Binh Duong Stadium, the Vietnam women's U17 team defeated Hong Kong, China women's U17 team with a score of 1-0, thereby officially qualifying for the 2026 AFC U17 Women's Asian Cup Finals. From the start of the match, Coach Okayama Masahiko's players actively controlled the ball, launched relentless attacks, and created many dangerous opportunities. Holding on to their advantage until the end of the match, the Vietnam women's U17 team won both games, scored 6 goals, and conceded none, securing the top spot in Group D and a ticket to the 2026 AFC U17 Women's Asian Cup Finals.
Although they are not the ones who give birth to any children, they devote their love to them. There are women who have chosen to become the second mothers, silently supporting and nurturing these small lives that lack family affection. Through their compassion and sharing, they have kindled a faith in children, allowing love to be extended and spread in everyday life. More in the story today.
I feel very touched and happy to receive help from my godmothers. I want to send my thanks to my godmother and all the aunties who have supported me. I will try my best in my studies. Thank you, Mommy.
These are the words the children wanted to convey to their second mothers upon receiving their love and support. Quang Vinh and Trung Quan are two of the children from difficult backgrounds currently being sponsored by individuals and women's collectives in Truong Vinh Ward.
His father has passed away. It's very difficult with just his mom. I am old and my salary is low. Thanks to the help of the organizations, my grandson have the opportunities to continue his study.
Mother Nguyen Thi Thanh has helped me and my son in the past time, helping him in studies.
These special mothers are retirees, freelancers, and others. With the spirit of the healthy leaf protects the torn leaf, each person contributes a little, and most importantly, with immense love. These mothers have helped write the next chapter of the future for disadvantaged children.
I felt I had to sponsor a child because the work we do is charity work. I am very delighted.
When we first came to give gifts, some children refused. Through the process of being their second mother, caring for them with our hearts and with affection, the children have gradually come to feel that we are like their mother and father.
The program Godmother Connecting Love, launched and implemented by the Central Vietnam Women's Union, carries deep humanitarian significance, demonstrating the responsibility of the women's organization and the wider community towards disadvantaged children.
The Ward Women's Union is actively working to connect with philanthropists, as well as various organizations, individuals, and women's chapter groups, to continue mobilizing resources to care for the children.
The journey of extending this love will still face many difficulties, but with the warm affection of these godmothers, the children will be accompanied by shared support, enabling them to stand firm on the path toward their future.
The last story to send it our news today. Thank you so much for your attention. Goodbye for now.